Alright, we're going to take a look at a few forehands here. So let's first take a look at mine. So my arm, oh my goodness, what just happened? Let me slow this down so I can actually explain this properly. So I do the split step, move, my arm goes up right away. It stays on my right side for the most part. It like won't really go past my hip. There's contact, and my arm is almost fully extended at contact as I let my arm wrap all the way around my body. And it's a pretty clean strike. Let's see it again. So I have to move a little, arm goes up, stays to my right side here, contact, and arm is long, and I let it wrap around, which then gives me good distance, gives me good spin. Let's see what my little brother does with his forehand. So let's take a look. So it goes all the way back. Like if mine only went to here, his goes all the way back here. Like for me standing on this side of the court, I can see his racket on the other side of his body, which then causes two main issues. One of which being he catches the ball extremely late, so he probably makes contact around here, which is the middle of his body, which you don't want. You kind of want contact where his hand is right here, just a little bit in front of this front foot. Let's take a look at the rest of it. There's contact, like he made contact like here. That's very late. And look how bent his arm is at contact. Like, he is getting no power on that. He is not going to get very much distance on it. And, I mean, he lets it wrap around, but that's because he broke it so early. Like, his racket is... He's going to choke himself with this forehand. Like, look at this. He's literally putting himself in a chokehold here. So I then later tell him a little bit in the video. I'm like, hey, I can see your, your racket on the other side. Yeah, oops. I can see you on the other side of it. I think I tell him a little bit later in this video. I just don't know exactly when. No. Somewhere around here. Tell him about it. Oh no, it wasn't this video that I told him about it, I don't think. Yeah, so this was like the initial take, just taking a look at it, the forehand. For me to just take a look at it, and then I'm gonna open up the second video. It got a lot darker because we spent some good amount of time on the forehand. But I told him that he's just pushing it too far back, so I told him almost to push his racket to the right, or to his left. Let's take a look at this next forehand here. Let me slow this down. So it goes a little bit more to the right. Let's see where his racket goes. So that's already a lot better. That's kind of where mine is. It's not, it at most went to his hip, so that's good. He still breaks the arm, but it's a lot more straight now. You can see like his extension is a lot longer. I know it's a little hard to see in this video. It got dark. I had to kind of blow up the video to get a good look at it. And his arm wrapped around. So that's a lot better from him. He's doing more of the right things. He has to kind of stay with it because I think this next forehand he doesn't do it as well. Yeah, it still went pretty far back, which then forces him to break that arm early and wrap too much. So yeah, so it's still a lot of work in progress. We want it to look more, make it more like this forehand here all the time, but again, it's gonna take him some time, and hopefully he'll keep working on this without me pushing him about it, and does get better at that.